let's go ahead and get into the deck tech for Tifa Lockhart in Duel Commander. This is a list by Sebastian Pozo, who I think is one of the best online grinders at the moment in MTGO, consistently putting in top 8 results on MTGO. Very impressive, but also very aware, right? And very aware of Tifa and the Duel Commander format. They cooked up a pretty good list, right? So, this is kind of like thinking like, okay, we built Tifa in Brawl. Let's bring her over to Duel Commander and see what she can do. Duel Commander, I already knew she's going to be a house in this format as well. Maybe even better than Brawl, because Brawl is limited to, certain things. But, in this format, having, you get access to Mutagenetic Growth, really strong card. The Legacy Quick Reflexes is an insane dual card, legacy card as well. Embiggen, actually insanely good too. That's a +4 on a Tifa for 1 mana. 1 mana +4s at instant speeds are kind of warped, right? They're kind of broken in this deck in the style of Shell. Savage Summon is another one you get that's off of Arena, right? You get Wild Growth. Like to see Wild Growth. And Invigorate, that was a huge one, right? The Invigorate and the Crop Rotation as well, right? Which is somewhere up in the deck, right? Yeah, these are all cards that we get. Green Sun Zenith included. Oh, Become Immense as well. All cards. Well, actually, this one might be on Arena, actually. So maybe that one's already on there. But these other cards, like Invigorate's one that Arena doesn't have. And it just furthermore breaks the Tifa, right? Same thing with the Crop Rotation. But actually, surprisingly enough, kind of a port. Urza Saga is another big one you get with the Brawl, with the Duel Commander meta, right? Inkmoth Nexus, so secondary win condition. Although Inkmoth Nexus might be coming to Brawl soon. Anyway, let's talk about this deck through the lens of a Duel Commander strategy. And I personally think she's just insane, y'all. I think she's just a really pushed card in green. Maybe one of the best 2-drops we've seen in some time. 2-drop creatures used to kind of be the things that broke metas, right? Where you had the Stoneforge Mystic, right? Back in those days, our Tarmogoyf was insane for a while, but they've kind of gone away and faded away, possibly just not good enough nowadays. But I think Tifa definitely is just insane. She's pretty good in Modern, but definitely insane in Duel Commander. And pretty much same strategy there. Just pump her, right? You always get her on 2 mana. The idea is to give her a pump, ideally to 5 or higher, and have a fetch land. And if you have that possibility, then you have most likely a lethal strike with the Tifa, considering, she does have trample. And the opponents usually do take maybe a damage or 2 off their lands early in a game. It's very common to see the opponent playing fetches, and that kind of stuff. So she can get there really quickly, and just the tools that you have in the deck list, right, are great, right? I like this deck list a lot. You have a lot of lands that can function as pumps, which work well in the late game, but also synergize with this backup win con of Inkmoth Nexus. That's really good. An incredible amount of fetch effects, right? Just maybe every type of fetch effect that you can find. I mean, there you could fit more in here, honestly, but just a lot of double land drops, in this deck list, which is fair. You're playing Tifa. You want to have, ideally 2 or 3 land drops in a turn, right? To get the doubling, doubling twice and doubling 3 times can just be insane, right? In one turn off of, say, a mutagenetic growth or something like that, right? She'll turn into a 4, right? No, she'll turn into 3, right? 3 turns into 6, 6 turns into 12, 12 into 24. Then we're talking, right? 24 damage on turn what? That would be turn 3. Lots of ways you can set up lethal with the deck, but also you have a backup win con through the elf, pumping the elves with the Allosaurus Shepherd. We do run a mass amount of elves here, including this Boreal Druid, which was an all-star for me in one of my games. You're going to see that on camera. So just a lot of elves, right? A lot of pump spells. Obviously, that combo as well with Tifa. And a lot of protection. I mean, just an insane amount of protection, right? Also, things that help us play double lands, right? In the form of, you have that in the form of crop rotation and some of the 2-drop spells. Some of the best pumps, more hexproof, more pumps, right? Backup commander, although honestly, you probably will never board that in the backup, but you can do a backup plan with Bristly Bill. Also, just good to have on too when you're playing Tifa. Sylvan Safekeeper is insane. This Cub is insane. Every card in the list is just really good. Harrow lets you play more lands in a turn, also giving you gives you the mana, but also gives you the 2 land drops, which is just nuts. Mossbar Hydra being like another win con in the deck is insane, as well as cards like Mammoth, Sky Tracker. I guess once you get higher up the curve here, these are more, creatures that can function as maybe game enders, right? But ideally, you want to get the damage in through the Tifa in just one shot. But I think the deck is like highly crafted well. I think if you know how to play Tifa, you'll probably have some success with the list. Has a lot of turn 1 Dork, turn 2 Tifa. You can hold up protection spell, kind of play to it, but also can go long and grindier, as you'll see in some of the matches that we casted. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this deck, enjoy the gameplay. To me, she's my favorite commander, and she's probably my favorite green card printed in a while, and I just love the card. I'm just going to get as much value as I can off this Final Fantasy set, because it really was a banger. So, yep. Anyway, enjoy that. That's going to wrap up the deck tech. Peace out. Get a match, but let's see if my rule... I tried to join, but it crashed. Oh, no problems. No problem. So, turn 1 Arbor Elf into turn 2 Tifa sounds really spicy here. We would love one more pump spell, right? Because Ranger Guile will be the protection spell, right? But we really want the pump. Also, Allosaurus Shepherd. We'd love to get that thing down in case we are playing against blue. But I think still turn 1 that you would go... You go Arbor Elf, right? You play your... Oh, they're going first. Okay, well, that might change things a little bit. I thought we had the play. So, let's see what they do. Let's see, it's good to know if they have Island here to go maybe Shepherd first. Play a bit of a slower game. It's a Bayou. It's a Dork. Oh, what's their commander? Oh, they're a Golgari deck. Alright, well, I think we just ramp turn 1 then. Because if they do have removal, we'd rather hit the Dork than the Shepherd, Shepherd's really good. That was a good draw. That was a really good draw. The only thing that would be better is like a Wild Growth on turn 2, but I don't even think we need all the extra mana right now. Okay, they have 3 mana here on this turn. What happens? It just goes wide. Oh, discard card at random's kind of annoying, huh? Yeah, it's kind of annoying, honestly. That kind of effect, that randomness stuff, I don't like it. All right, so no trade here. They can get us for 1 damage. If they have a ninja or something, I'd be shocked. Color me shocked. They like ninjutsu and like the one that whenever it hits, it makes you discard or something. Tiny Bones. Okay, Tiny Bones is annoying as fuck. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that card is annoying. I think we just get this Bant down, and then we get the Tifa maybe. Maybe we get this Tifa down. Now, if we do that, think it's fine, honestly. We wind up discarding the forest, right, to their little tiny bones, right? If they go all in on the tiny bones here. And then we also have we have the Rangel's Guile up, and then next turn we have the Tifa lethal, right? So yeah, I think it's fine, right? I think it's fine to just cast Tifa here, right? Let's go ahead and cast that Tifa. Cast that Tifa. Tifa's a threat here. We have the forest to discard next turn. We have 2 cracks and a giant growth and hexproof. Like, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a lot for the opponent to beat all this, you know. But let's see if they just activate Tiny Bones, they're absolutely fucked. But all right, so we got a Ranger's Guile. All right, we gotta untap the forest here. Then we got a Ranger's Guile here. Tifa. And I'm hoping that's enough, y'all. I'm hoping that's enough. Oh, they have another removal spell? Insane. Actually insane. Their hand was double removal, huh? I mean, we just have to recast Tifa next turn. No problem. Yeah, it's their 2 best removal spells, right? Yeah, let it be. Let it be. She'll come out next turn. And they're hellbent here, right? It ain't a big deal. It just ain't a big deal, you know. Take 2 damage. Like, that's nothing, right? I think we playing the Yavimaya. No, we're not going to play that because I don't want to fix them, right? Weirdly enough, I actually don't want to fix their mana. So I think here, I think here we just play the snow-covered forest, right? We might wind up actually ditching this and discarding it if they activate this, because I don't like the idea of, like, I don't know, there's a lot of things I don't like, but so we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 mana enough to cast the Tifa here, so I think we might as well just get to that, right? Let's just get there, right? And then cast the Tifa. And then hopefully they don't top deck removal, and then they're dead next turn. It's just that simple. They're like super dead next turn, right? With all the fetch lands that we got. Also, they're at 18 too. Oh, please tell me they not top deck. They top deck a land, which means they can go their commander, right? I don't think that's going to be good enough, right? Maybe it'll be okay. Upkeep. At the beginning of upkeep. Oh, yeah, it just might not be that good enough. They can absorb 7 damage, though, which is not nothing, right? So let me think about this. I'm going to pump Tifa up to 4. Fetch land goes to 8. 8 then goes to 16. 16 then to 32. Yeah, they're dead. They're super dead here. They're insanely dead, actually. So I don't think we have to worry too much here. I think they're just dead. Also, is the game's, it's being caught on stream, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. So nice. I think we checkmated here. Also, nice thing about the, oh, they're also attacking. Oh, they just have no respect for this Tifa, huh? You should have some respect for the Tifa, right? That's your Death Toucher, right? No, this thing doesn't even have Death Touch? Oh, this is this is like a garbage version then. Alright. Another fetch land, A. Another fetch land, A. So yeah, so we can just start with the giant growth here, right? Like, maybe just start with the giant growth here. Look at that double. Let's see. And then what can we get with the Misty Rainforest here? A Dryad Arbor, eh? It's kind of spicy. Did I get the Dryad Arbor? I think so, actually. Why not get the Dryad Arbor, bro? Oh, we have to put that into play tap. That's probably why. Oh no, it's okay, because then we can just use the trick with the thing here. Alright, so they're super dead here, right? She goes to 16, and then I'm gonna just untap that one, whatever. Whatever, crack that. Yeah, they see it. They see it. They see that dead they are. So that's 32 damage, only 7 of it being absorbed, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 25 going straight to their face, right? Just brutal damage off that Tifa, right? So now the thing is, in sideboarding, right? This is the one thing that I've learned with Duel Commander. Now, I wish I knew how to submit the deck here. And I'll ask if they know. Do you know how? I have to wait the full timer. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it like that. I really don't know how to just submit the deck, right? Oh, I see it. Never mind, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it now. Well, I never saw it up there before. So we could swap to Bristly Bill. That's the one thing that you can do in Commander, Duel Commander, is you can swap your commanders in between rounds. But and that's something we'll see. We'll get to know if our opponent did or didn't do. But it looks like they are still on the same commander. And obviously, you know, you saw the one-shot potential. We don't really want to get off of the Tifa here. Now, this hand, we know we're playing against a black deck, so, you know, you really want to have the removal and stuff like that, but I'm trying to think if we have a good alternative game plan within this Sentinel here, right? This Sentinel can beat down pretty nifty, right, against their, I mean, but their deck... maybe I don't like this hand that much, actually. Oh, this hand's worse. This hand's actually worse. I should kept it. I should kept the first hand, huh? Now we're just looking not great, right? So they also went down. I don't think we can keep this hand, though. I think we need action here. All right, this hand's amazing, right? For what it's worth. Don't think we can keep the Yava Maya. I just don't think we can afford to do that. Honestly, I think it's gotta be like, you know, like it's gotta be it's probably gotta be the Centaur Garden here, right? And this is how you have to keep, right? I mean, this is a good keep though, for what it's worth, you know, having Sky Club is with the Ghost Quarter. Not a bad one. I'm gonna keep the basic, I think, you know, it just feels a lot more safe, you know, and now we got Hexproof for turn 3. We got like a turn 2, you kinda need to kill the Cub, right? On the menu. They've also taken a mulligan, so they're down on resources. Their commander's very high cost, right? Like, don't even know if it would be a competitive commander, but there also is, this format is not like completely all in on like being a competitive format, right? There's still a sense of very much casual fun, right, in the format. So yeah, can't really judge it, you know, too harshly there. Okay, what's the 2-drop play here? Waste Not. Okay, they are definitely on a more casual deck. Waste Not is probably one of the worst cards you can play in Modern Magic. Anytime I see someone play it, it's just like, I don't even know what to say. I don't want to be mean, you know. So anyway, let's get this cub down. Next turn we can have Tifa with the hexproof up. Double versions of hexproof is pretty nice. They kill her. It's also okay since we have this cub. Cub has trample. Probably do want to put the counters on the cub, I think. Maybe not. Alright, a little scary, not gonna lie, that they busted out that type of card, but I mean, we have a, you know, potential kill here with the Tifa coming up here, right? Now, the decision here is on... So we're probably going to discard this Pendlehaven to the Needlespire. I imagine is going to be the line. What is it? When you discard a land card, they're just going to add some mana. Whoop-de-doo, they can play their commander, I guess. The choice here is where am I putting the damage here. I think I actually might be doing it Sky Cub here. I think I do it Sky Cub here, right? And just attack with Sky Cub. And next turn we can get the Tifa damage through with the Windswept Heath. Do we put it on Tifa? Putting it on Tifa is probably smarter, right? But putting it on Cub in case they kill Tifa next turn. They would have to have double removal in hand to kill the Tifa. And that would put them down on not much, right? So maybe I should just put it... But putting it on Tifa is just lethal next turn no matter what. I think I'm going to put it on Tifa here. Yeah, I'm going to put it on Tifa here. And we're just going all in on this next turn kill, right? I mixed up I fucked up the triggers there. It's not going to matter, though. And then I'm just going to get in with this cub. I don't see them blocking here, so everything's all good. Yeah. And we can't block on our turn, so we might as well get in for that juicy damage, right? And I think we're just going to set up for a next turn kill with the Tifa. I don't think I needed to put the counter on the Tifa, y'all. I think it might have been a better line to put it onto this cub. But it kind of forces them to go and removal spell next turn. And then we can block it with either the safekeeping or the mark. But, yeah. Okay, damage off the fetch land here. You like to see that. That helps us. Hopefully a clunky, like, binding or something like that. If they go for, like, binding, like, that would be, like, the best, right? Okay, so they're going to attack first. Is it not random, right? Okay, they're just going to... Okay, it is kind of scary, because if they pump that thing, they can make me discard all my cards, huh? Okay, they're just hitting for one, thankfully. And you get rid of this Pendlehaven, which is going to ramp them. And yeah, they might play their commander off the mana. But if they do play their commander off the mana, that means we win the game, right? So I'm not too upset about things there. But 2 removal spells would be like a little bit brutal this turn, I think. But then if they have 2 removal spells, they're not playing their commander. And they don't really have enough mana, like, what, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they don't have enough mana to go commander and removal spell. Although, if they do, that would be amazing. Oh, no, they have to play, oh, because the way it works. Oh, because it works. That's why Waste Not's a terrible card, y'all. Oh, they had to leave that mana floated. Alright, hopefully it's a... Oh, Damnation. Target pref... Okay. So, unfortunately... We can't kill with Tifa unless we draw a pump, right? But we can make her indestructible. Oh, so it was correct putting that token on her, huh? Yeah, I think we're gonna protect the Tifa, right? There's an argument actually to protecting the cub. and just recasting Tifa next turn, right? Well, let's think about it. Next turn, hold on. Let's think about it. Next turn, how much we can pump this Tifa up to 2, 4, 8? No, we have lethal on board next turn. I'm just tripping. We just do that, right? We have lethal. We have lethal here, y'all, because we have actually three land drops, right? So 2 go to 8, 8 go to, no, 2 go to 4, 4 go to 8, 8 go to 16, right? And they just helped actually clear the board for it too. So just another GG's here. We actually played 100% correct this game, right? By putting the counter onto the Tifa and not actually putting it onto the Cub. So, and maybe it's just always Tifa, you know? At least with this type of fucking hand, right? We have the fetch land, we have another protections effect. So just GG's here, right? Because this isn't going to do much, right? So we're going to just double it up. Probably just go get an Arbor here, and then sacrifice my own land, go get the Ghost Quarter, and then double 3 times. So 2 to 4, 4 to 8. 8 to 16, right? And then begin combat. And then, yep, and then smack. And then smack for 16 damage. That is lethal. And that is GG's. Let's go. Let's go. Surviving a damnation there. Tifa did survive the damnation, so that makes me feel good, though, because Damnation does feel like a card that would get played in some of those, like, black shells, right? Try and clean up boards, and there we actually had multiple options. We could have kept that Cub alive and just, you know, we had the lethal on board with Tifa, you know, or, well, in the hand with the fetch land, I guess, for the 16 damage, right? She's just so saucy. Also, bad magic card, y'all. I don't get why people play it. I really don't get it. I really don't get why people play that card. I just don't get it. I'll be real with y'all. He makes an argument that one of the other friends doesn't go first, and he's like, you know, maybe he's right, and it's just like, nah, I don't think so at all. I think we're gonna keep this hand. It's pretty nice, right? Like, we have Bristly on 2. What's her name? Tifa on 3 with the mark. Then we got a Moracle here. Could prove to be powerful. Turn 1's going to be a little boring, though. What are we facing? Oh, Cecil? Cecil might actually have a good matchup against us, depending on what type of plays they're doing to support the Cecil. A little scared, not going to lie, because that is a Death Toucher. Death Touch is good against Tifa. Might be a harder matchup for Tifa than it is for Cloud. Cloud easily handled the Cecil deck. Turn 1 Cecil from them. Okay. It's going to be a turn 2 Bristly from us, I guess. Yeah, let's just go for this turn 2 Bristly. I think is fine. Next turn we have the counter to put onto the Bristly, and we could play the Tifa, hold up Hexproof line, and we can't really kill with Tifa anytime soon is the problem, so, you know, hopefully they are overly aggressive with this Cecil. Maybe they attack into me. And maybe hopefully also they don't have much interaction in terms of removal here. You choose a land. Okay, well that sucks. There goes most likely our mark. Maybe our Nature's Lore goes here. There's a world in which that may happen. But, yeah, unfortunate, huh? Oh, alright, so they got some good tech with their commander here. And so, will they be aggressive? They will be aggressive, okay. Interesting. So they know we don't have, so they have to have the removal spell for Tifa. I still think we play her next turn. Oh, the boots, actually. Actually, because of the boots, I honestly think now that changes everything, right? That changes everything. We just want to go Tifa next turn, right? Do we play Pendlehaven here? No, right? Tifa would be 2 mana, then 3 mana to equip. Then we need the land drop, which can be a... Do you want to help them get to their flip? Also, Oracle of Mathia, maybe. I'm trying to think if I want to use this bonkers or not. I don't think I think I do, actually. I think I actually do, right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do full-on... Because they're probably going to kill Bristly Bill here, right? Like, honestly. Okay, so Bristly Bill is going to get some counters here. Maybe this is wrong using it now. But I feel like it's fine, you know. Maybe we play an Oracle next, you know, and we set up for a turn where we want to go haste to Tifa. I don't really know if they'll ever let us do that. All right, I'm triggering my stuff, right? Choose target creature. Choose me. Yeah, sack that and go get a basic forest. I'm not a big fan of these sack lands, but I guess they do the job, right? They double landfall triggers. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so almost all in on the Bristly in a way. Maybe I should have waited, though. Double the number of one. No, actually, we're getting close to being able to do that. I think actually we made the right lines. This is... I don't like Pendlehaven, I'll be honest. But I get it. You know, our 1/1 mana dorks. It makes a difference there. All right, I'm just not playing Magic right now. So he goes 4/5. Well, you don't have trample is the issue, right? And so you're gonna knock him down to 5. We're gonna knock them down 5 health here. Like, you gotta be careful going too aggressive, right? Because this Bristly build can just kill out of nowhere, right? Like, I don't think we can kill next turn because we won't have enough mana to do the trigger on here, right? But we could play an Oracle, which could give us the mana. Or we can guarantee the mana by going Nature's Lore next turn. It's like really close, right? Alright, so are they going to be... What is this? They have to pay... They have to sack? Okay, they sack. I mean, they could do that, I guess. I mean, they do... They are in a weird spot here. Okay, they are a weird spot because they have to be careful of us going, like, hexproof like Tifa, right? Tifa. But maybe we can't do it next turn, so they just don't care. They get to flip Cecil here, too, right? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. No, it's fine. It's fine. They can flip the Cecil and get the speed. It's all good. It's all okay. Everything's okay here. Because this turn is just going to be an Oracle turn, right? That's fine. I just put it on like my guy. And then Oracle and Moldiah can come down this turn. The next turn is going to be the Tifa turn. Hopefully we can hit a land here on the top of our deck. That would be the nut draw, right? From us. Oh, this kid's Cub. So do we get the land to play this turn? Close one, actually. Actually, maybe we can trample it with the Scythe Cab next turn, right? So we can play this, right? But we don't really want to, right? Or do we want... Oh, we can play it because the Oracle allows us to play extra land drops. Maybe we do want to play it. Let's see. If we have Tifa, do we have enough? We don't have enough to do it all, right? Next turn we would need 1 mana, 2 mana, and then 1 mana there, and then Ghost Cloud, and then it doubles onto this guy, right? Yeah, I think honestly we do play it this turn. And then we put the counter on like the Moldiah or something like that, right? Like, right? Can we target? Yeah, we can target the Moldiah, right? And then next turn is just going to be insane, right? with the haste onto the Skyclave club that has they have to have removal, right? Or actually we can just get the Tifa into play. Is probably the safest line, maybe. I forgot Tifa gets the buffs from the Bristly bill, right? They don't have removal or else they would have used it already, right? Also, they're in trouble. Like, I don't know. They're in a spot. They're in a world where like they have to hold up. Maybe I did miss lethal with Tifa last turn. I think I maybe missed the lethal with Tifa, right? What did we know? We played the Oracle, right? No. Next turn's gonna be the lethal with Tifa, right? What do they can do here? The Lion Sash. Okay, Lion Sash is good. They got 1 mana up. That could be a fatal push. I don't like that. I don't like that that could be fatal push and it could just blow out everything. So let's see how they play it, because depending how they play it is how we play it, right? They should probably attack, yeah. Oh, they're going to attack with that thing too? Oh, that just seems wrong. That just seems wrong to attack with these two. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like that one. Other attack. Maybe they should have. They should have then. Actually, all right. Well, we're gonna absorb this hit, right? Not a big deal. All right, max speed. I think you think they're on nothing here in the hand? Adventure gear on top. All right, I think honestly, do we just go Tifa here? We don't have the second land drop. We only have 1 land though. Is the issue, right? So the Ghost Quarter would have to reshuffle us. Is the thing. I mean, we get Tifa out, right? Yeah, let's get Tifa out here. That's the first thing. That's first, right? Is get Tifa out. And then we're going to go for the equip onto Tifa, right? And hopefully they don't have the 1 mana removal spell. If they have the 1 mana removal spell, goddamn, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. They don't have it. Nice. So now we can Ghost Quarter one of our lands, right? And then cast Nature's Lore. And hopefully that's going to be good enough. With the reshuffles, hopefully we'll hit a land. Yeah, Bristly bill first, right? Hopefully this resolves the way I want it to resolve. Oh no, it's not. It's resolving the opposite way. Oh, we should have stacked it the opposite way. Oh, magic online, yo. Alright, it might not matter though because of the top deck, right? What's on top of our deck, right? That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? So let's just play like it is. Okay, stack the order. So the way I have to order this then. Place them onto the stack. How do I place it onto the stack? I place it onto the stack like how? First thing in is the last out, right? So the last out. Wait, the last in is the first out, right? So I want to bury. How are they gonna resolve, right? I hope I'm doing this right. Oh no, I'm not doing it right. Don't tell me I fucked it up again. Oh, no, I think I did it right actually. This time. Yeah, I did it right this time, right? Thank goodness. Alright, 12. Oh, can we play that? Oh, we can play it. And so, let's see how we stack this. We stack it with Tifa's ability first, right? The first, and then the first in is the last out, right? So this goes first. They're just going to concede here, right? Because they know that we got it. Alright, insane. Tifa is just insane, y'all. She's just actually insane. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a fucking commander. What a commander. What a fucking commander. Just going for it all in that turn. I was messing up the stack. I was messing up the stack. So you want to put the Tifa... You want to stack it in a way in which you put the triggers first. So you have to put the Tifa's double ability onto the stack and then put the other one. So, I mean, you saw the power of the boots that game, so I don't think we're mulling this. And we have hexproof. Oh, come on, Magic Online. Wait, are y'all catching that? Or did y'all not see that entire match? Did y'all not see the match? Oh, y'all might have not caught any of that match. Sadly enough. Oh wait, that's the wrong window. This is the window y'all should be on. Alright, here we go. So this is a good hand, I think. Give a turn 1 boots is probably fine. Cecil's coming out. That's okay. Alright, get the boots out there. Next turn, I think actually it'll be one of these cracklands, maybe? No, it's probably just going to be command tower. Let's be real. These actually do kind of want to save, maybe. I mean, we do need double green, right? So I guess the Boseiju has to be our second green effect there. Also, the command tower is really like, we just have to get that into play one way or the other, right? So next turn is probably just command tower. Oh, command tower is like lame though. There's like no plays from there. Alright. So they're going to be playing the 1 mana Planeswalker. So they're just playing like 1 mana like good stuff, right? Here we go, another 1 mana good stuff spell. But that plays into... Alright, they've gotten bored. They've gotten bored resoundingly here. I mean, I don't think I can play Tifa into this board though. Like, and just die to removal. It's just too risky here, right? So I think we still want holding a turn here for the Tifa. Or maybe we just don't care because we have the command beacon. Because we have command beacon, y'all. I'm going to do the greedy line of casting Tifa here. And I think a better player might hate me here. But let's make them have the removal spell. Let's make them use the removal spell. If they do, we'll just recast her next turn. And our, like, you know, we have to get on board here. You know, she can block one of these rat tokens favorably, I guess. I don't know if that's going to send, though. Oh, this is actually good if they pass here. Because if they're trying to get me instant speed with the removal, it's just not good for them. But maybe they are because they see the command tower and they don't like that I can just recast. I can totally see those worlds. This is a 3/3, right? So I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it. Take it all. Take it all. Is it possible to lethal them next turn? I don't think it is, but I think we'll have to wait one more turn here. You know, next turn will be probably a hexproof turn, more than likely. Maybe I should just get my Boseiju down. The Gemstone Cavern here is really awkward. What does this thing do? Attacks. The 1 target creature an opponent controls attacks. Oh, that's really lame. Oh, that's really lame. Oh, but it does target up to 1 target, so we can prevent that with the hexproof. So this is still okay position for us, right? So I'm not hating the world here. I think things are fine, right? I mean, we can't go all in on Tifa this turn, sadly. Do we play the Mammoth for a creature? I mean, we can get Tifa up to, what, 8? It's not the greatest thing ever. I think, honestly, it's probably just play... Like, the safest line would be to play Boseiju here. So we can hold up double instant hexproof abilities. I think that's fine. I don't think we're attacking into this board. Attacking into this board is just not good. We can also just play the Mammoth here as a land drop, which is not the worst thing in the world, and hold up 1 hexproof effect. I think that's actually the line. I'm going to play the Valley, right? We're just not going to attack with Tifa this turn because we don't want to throw her away to Cecil. That's just stupid. In my opinion, we should be able to kill next turn with Divines of Vastwood Pump, right? Or the turn after that, I guess, guaranteed. I guess this turn they target her with the thingy. So we go Tyvar stand. We're gonna go Tyvar stand here. If they target with the, yeah, I mean, I made a misplay. I should have played Boseiju. It was better. Because then I have 2 hexproof abilities. So if we draw like a scale up, they're like super dead, right? 24, yeah, they would be dead if we drew scale up, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 24 minus 10. No, they'd be alive by 4, I guess. So, oh no, these can't block. So they would be dead, right? Because that would be only 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, they'd be alive by 1, actually. They'd be alive by 1 if I drew scale up here. So it's not actually the insanity, right? It's not actually no, they would be dead, right? Because they get the +1, right? So scale up off the top would be lethal, if all things considered. I'm kind of hoping they just start crashing in with the Cecil, right? But you know, if they go another turn where they wait, then we can play, probably just get one of those, like, you know, like fetch lands. Okay, they're going to go like this. And so I think the line here is a Tyvar stand. Oh, you know, we should have did the ward cost first here. Yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up hard. Okay, well, it didn't matter, right? But we could have had tapped them down a mana, right? So next turn we gotta go all in on Tifa. So we need one more pump spell to guarantee lethal here. But we actually wouldn't have it because of the way things work here. So I think it's all gonna be okay though at the end of the day. Maybe it's not okay. And maybe they just had me 2-turn lethal here. I guess it all depends on the attacks, right? This is amazing. We want an alpha from them. This means that they're holding removal, I guess, maybe, in hand. So, I mean, we can profitably block rats, but is it worth it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 4. Is there a world in which they can kill me out of nowhere with pumps? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we are free to pump. I think we're free to block a... Oh, no, she has indestructible. So we can block actually the most amount of damage here, right? We can block this thing. She has indestructible. Right? Yeah, so let's just block the 3 damage here. Absorb the most damage as possible. There's Cecil flips. I guess that is... I don't know, their Cecil doesn't flip. Their Cecil doesn't flip. This creature can attack or block alone. I mean, that's not... I mean, it's not actually doing anything next turn. Alright, I think they're just dead here, right? If this is what they have, they're just super dead. To the Vines pump. So we go Vines with Kicker onto Tifa, right? And then we go for a... either one of these is fine, right? It just double twice. Go to 16, go to 24, and I mean, there's no outs for them, right? There's your card hand, right? Yeah, do they just want to concede here? We go get a forest. Auto sacks itself. It's so sick. And then goes to 24, right? And then 24, what? They can only absorb 3 of it? So they're just super dead. Yeah, they're just super dead here, right? Woo! Tifa, baby! Tifa! One shot! One shot kill! Sound like AC/DC or something, bro. With the one shot! The one shot! Oh, incredible. Incredible commander, y'all. Actually an incredible commander. I think there's potential there. Americans live for this. This is the American dream right now. We're not going first. Okay, if they're playing blue commander, or they're playing Aragon. We could get the boots here. I actually think we keep this. Really risky hand, but I think we keep it. We go Allosaurus Shepherd. Or we can go Urza Saga on turn 1. Might actually be better. So we can get those boots into play. The Swift Spear boots. I think it's Urza Saga on 1, actually. Instead of the Allosaurus Shepherd. Like, there's no benefit to having the Allosaurus Shepherd turn 2. Other than trying to go for a turn 3 win. But I think going for a turn 3 win is like foolish when we can have the next turn, right? Yeah, I mean, we go for Urza Saga first, I think, huh? Just go Urza Saga here, right? Urza Saga to get the boots. Oh yeah, we are facing a tier commander here in Aragon. Aragon is a very... Oh my god, they have Gitaxi improved. Now you know everything. So you know... They know exactly what to play. Oh god damn it. Gitaxi improved not banned in this format. It probably feels like they should ban Gitaxi improve in this format, right? But apparently it's not banned in this format. And Gitaxi improve is okay. Alright, do they have a 1/1 dork that they can put out? Oh my god, my cat, y'all. My cat is actually just getting in the way. Is a Velcro kitty. Ah, shit. God damn it. Why would you scratch me on my neck? Like that, Leo. That was mean. Alright, no plays here, honestly. Oh, the gates, huh? Play the gates. No, just play Allosaurus Shepherd here, honestly. Next turn we go get boots. And then we can phase out of Tifa. That's fine. This is all fine, right? Yeah, we can go get boots and phase out of Tifa, right? Unless they actually hold up removal here, which I'd be shocked, right? I'd be shocked if they held up the removal. Okay, no, they're not holding up anything this turn. They're just going to let it play. So we can cast Tifa and then give her phaser out, right? So in the next turn we can just kill. And hopefully we do kill. Well, actually we can't phase her out, huh? Oh no, we can, right? Because we can float that, right? Alright, let's do that. Let's resolve. Let's go get... Skull Clamp is really good. Let's go get the boots, I think is best. That Ward 1 might be relevant. The haste is obviously the most relevant. So, and then we can cast Tifa, and then we can phase her out, right? Is going to be the line. Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah, I guess so, actually. Play. And then that can go. Then we can phase her out. Phase her out. Okay, and then she doubles. Oh, she actually doubles while phased out. That's kind of nutty. We can't equivalent to her, huh? Yeah, because she's phased out. Weirdly enough, we can't equip. That's not going to matter because we have a free spell in our hands, right? They're like super dead next turn. Like they just cast Aragon here. It's just like super dead, right? Because we can cast... Oh, we can go Bristly Bill first, too, next turn. And then go fetch land. So let's see how they play here. Because how they play here is going to be huge. If they go Aragon, we just win. They should know that. They should know the contents of our hands. They can't just go Aragon here, right? Stoneforge. This is fine. Are they going to go get the Jitte, maybe? Alright, so I have to hope with 2 cards in their hand they don't have removal spell. If they do, things are awkward. I guess I don't play Bristly Bill next turn. I guess I have to go for the Boots equip, right? Oh no, they do have 3 mana here, huh? Wait, what did they reveal with the... What did they get into their hands? Unfortunate. Lightning Greaves. Okay, Lightning Greaves was their card, so they can give a creature haste or whatever. So they have 2 cards in hand. One could be removal. Here. Alright, so they've got the ramp. They've got 3 lands here. Let's see, are they going to try and get me on my upkeep? Not getting me on my upkeep feels okay. Alright, that feels actually okay. So I think, honestly, now... I mean, we can kill them here. I think I have to put the boots on. Or do I put the bill down? Maybe it's better to put bill down. We just not worry about the boots. Well, technically the boots can go to towards the Bristly bill, right? So... I guess if I go boots first, then they can respond, right? I guess maybe we go bill first. Guess we go bill first, right? Maybe this is incorrect sequencing. Maybe this is incorrect sequencing, huh? Yeah, if they have a removal spell, just lose here, huh? Oh, they don't have it, good. Yeah, I'm gonna pray that they don't have it here. So, what do we want? Do we want to put the Tifa ability on the stack first? Right, and then the Bristly ability. Choose Tifa. And then do we want to also fetch again? I think we do actually. We actually do want to fetch again. And then put... Oh, you know what? Maybe we fucked up here by fetching like this. Oh, do they actually have the answer? Oh, don't tell me they have the answer. Well, they might have the answer here. Oh, that would be annoying. Alright, so... What is this? A Stifle? What is it? Bounce? Oh, it's a Petty Theft? That's so fucking annoying. Oh, it's so fucking annoying, bro. Well, at least we know... We can put that one onto the bill, and then we give the bill haste, I guess. And attack them down, and then technically Tifa can come down next turn and get haste, but now it's just not good, right? Maybe we should just put both the counters onto the... Yeah, we should put all the counters onto the bill, actually. We're actually getting the chance to do that now, actually. Right, like that. Alright, whatever. And then equip up the bill. And... Alright, fuck you, opponent. They had the interactive spell, y'all. There's nothing I could do there, right? I just have to let it go. You're playing one of the best decks in the format, you know what I'm going to do. I guess we want to go Titania next turn. Weirdly enough, I think. Okay, this is good. This means that I don't think they're playing... Are they going to be hasting up the flyer, right? Is that what's going on? So that means they're tapping low. Oh, they're hasting up this guy. Alright, that's not good. I mean, Tifa can still... She can still lethal, maybe? No, not really, actually, because this is not going to be good enough, right? The fetch lands. Maybe next turn she can lethal. Oh, this is not good. We're down to one card in hand, though. I need so much life back. That's so... Oh, that's so annoying. Are they going to have me next turn? They might have me next turn. Oh, that vigilance is brutal, huh? But yeah, they can create a token, right? So you're setting up to have a crazy turn next turn. Is Tifa coming down this turn? Probably not. This is probably my first Duel Commander loss on MTGO. And I finally faced a real deck. So this is nice. This is exactly what I asked for. I mean... What's the lines here? We're playing this land. We're going to sandbag... Oh, you know what? Maybe we made a misplay. Oh, we made a misplay there because we should play Tifa, huh? Yeah, I made a misplay there, huh? I made a misplay. Take it for what it is. That's not great for us. I guess that card can block okay. So I think we're just going to go Elves and Tifa here. Maybe we don't go Tifa. Tifa with no protection. Yeah, let's just bluff protection, I guess. Not the best. No, move it over. Make him have to spend one more mana or whatever. This is fine, right? This is what we actually have to do, right? We have to hope there are no interaction. We could survive a turn of combat. It's unlikely, right? But you know, maybe this Titania, right, can... She gets back a fetch land, which is good, right? I don't know if it's going to be good enough. Maybe we should have put the counter there. We need that counter there to be able to win this game. Could be a real possibility. It makes a copy of... Yeah, I mean, that's brutal, right? Okay, they have to have no removal here. That's the first thing that starts off. Oh, they're going to go for this line. Oh, I see. I see. So they can make a Corey Steelcutter. Are they going to have lethal, though? Oh, they might be giving us a chance to shoot back if they don't have lethal here. Oh, they're going to give Trample, right? Oh, Thalia is really good, actually. But do they have a way? They do have a way to... Okay, but they don't... Oh, no, the Thalia blinks, that's right, upon... Alright, so they have lethal here. I'm pretty sure they do if they crash all, right? Annoyingly enough. Okay, they're going to blink my... That makes sense. Oh wait, I can't block anyway because the Monarch. So I have to take it. Oh, I see why the card's broken. I'm taking. Please don't kill me. It's way lethal. I mean, I did what I could do, right? Next turn, we wouldn't have necessarily lethaled them. I don't know. They had it perfect, right? Close game. You know, maybe we win that one turn. I think Tifa is definitely never getting, like, you know, you could put Bill. You could put Bill. I don't know what matches you would put Bill in. But, alright, now we're on the play. Feels a lot better. I like this hand a lot, actually. I actually like this hand a lot. The mutagenetic growth helps us to play around like Bolt Effect or something like that. Here we just go Fyndhorn Elves, I think. This allows us to have a double creature spell next turn at worst case scenario. They use burn, oh well. I don't know what they use on burn, right? Oh, really? G-Probe every game? Every game they're gonna have G-Probe? That's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate that card. That card should be banned from this format. If I was on the Duel Commander committee, I would ban that card. That card's fucking annoying. You know, I guess they do have to spend 2 life, but it's just get to see your entire like singleton hand is like maybe just too good, right? You can see your whole hand in singleton. It reduces 1 card in your deck, makes deck building linear and boring. So you're like always playing those cards if you have it. I think honestly, the play here, Allosaurus Shepherd. Wait, we can't play Command Embiggen? Why can't we play Command Embiggen? I'm so confused why we can't play Command Embiggen. Well, we can play it. It's just okay. I didn't need to play the Command Beacon there, but it's fine. I think we're now in a spot where we could possibly just pump Elves to win the game. But we have a beatdown plan against their empty board here, right? At the very least. At the very best, we have Tifa coming. I think it's fine. I think everything here is fine, right? What are they going to do off this single mana? They're going to burn a creature. Maybe get rid of the Allosaurus Shepherd. So I could protect Shepherd here. I don't know if that's correct or not. I could protect the Shepherd. I could protect the Shepherd is correct. One Phyrexian spell trades for another. Makes her become immense better. That's why I do that line. And they can kill Tifa once. It's okay. If they kill her twice, it can become problematic. So we have the Command Beacon, right? Like, also, I just like my spells being uncounterable, too. It's kind of another thing. They're going to be taking more damage here. Nice. Another point of damage off. They got the fucking dual lands. Goddamn try-hard-ass deck. Let's go. Oh, Cloud. Cloud's really good. Cloud's insanely good. So they go and get the Jitty, I assume, here with the style board. Oh, Skullclamp. Oh, Skullclamp also makes sense, I guess. So now what's the play here? Oh, that's really good with Tifa, huh? I don't want to attack with that one. We just cast a Tifa here. Hold the fetch land, I think, is correct. Hold the Command Beacon activation is correct. Maybe crash with a Fyndhorn Elves here. No, I think that's incorrect too. Can we get this become a mental online? I think we actually can. I think we just pass here, honestly. Hold this might up in case they try and burn Tifa. Yeah, I think that's the line, honestly. No attacks here, just chilling. Right, I need to get better. I need to get faster with playing my Duel Commander matches, but y'all, it's not easy. It's not easy. Not easy game here. Also, hopefully we're setting up for lethal next turn, right? I like our spot. They only have 2 mana here. Okay, they're going to go Skull Clamp. This actually makes me feel good about where we're at. Okay. Okay, if they attack, I will block with the maybe the Allosaurus Shepherd. So they're not holding up blue. They're only holding up red mana here, so they're pretty dead, right? Lightning Bolt. So Lightning Bolt we can get through Might of Old Krosa, right? Saves the Tifa, right? Because it's going to be 4. And then hopefully we can... I think we can delve, actually. Because we can crack 3 lands next turn. So we can get the Become Immense. Right, this also feeds Become Immense. Oh no, Might of Old Krosa there. Let's just do that. Let's just save her. Okay, she gets saved. Alright, and then... Let's see. Can we get this Become Immense to do its thing? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We can delve 3 away. Oh, that's really good for us. Alright, I think we win this turn, right? With Become Immense here. Because we only need to delve away. Let's see. Choose target creature, right? Delve away 1, 2, 3, and now we just need to pay. Yeah, we could play 1, 2, 3 here. Become Immense, right? And then we don't really need lands, so we could just go ahead with the double crack land, I guess, here is better than going fetch land, right? And then just having Tifa double twice should be concession from here. Don't have to show. I guess they could have subtlety. They could have ways they could beat me here, I guess. So I'm not safe, actually. This is mandatory. Mandatory. Okay, she doubles 14 to 25 to 20 what? 28. Okay, looks like they had nothing, right? Attack Esco. Attack Esco too, baby. If they want to trade that. I guess, oh, they could have Solitude here, actually. Okay, they don't have Solitude. That's good. They could have had Solitude. Alright, so... Alright, we're in it. We got 10 minutes left to play game 3. This is more than fine, right? I don't know if our deck is ever favored, though, against them on the draw. Probably not. We're not going to switch out any commander here. So let's just submit it, and let's go, baby. Tifa, let's get this dub. Let's get this dub, Tifa. Game 3. Game 3 coming out the locker room after a fucking... Oh, all the hands insane. But I don't know if we can keep it. I think we can keep it, maybe in hope. Oh, it's maybe too hopeful. I think this hand might be a little too hopeful, right? We have no turn 1 play. Maybe Mutagenic Growth is insane in this hand. Saves our Dryad Arbor. Turn 2, we go Elvish Mystic off a Dryad Arbor. I think we have to mull this hand. This hand's not good. It's just not that good. Like, this hand's a lot better, right? We could put back a forest here. This hand's just way better. You want to draw another land would be... Oh, perfect. Thank you, deck. Alright, so next turn, Tifa comes down, and we have the Hipparcha's mark up, which might be strong enough. They don't have much here. Alright, I'm feeling like they have counter magic here, but we can't really play around counter magic ever, right? Oh, also, that's gonna maybe make things okay, right? So let's go ahead and play a Tifa here. And hold up a mark. Okay, memory lapse. What happens? It goes straight to my commander zone. It doesn't even come back into play. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there was... What happened there? Why is it in the commander zone? Why doesn't it go... Is it because the rulings of the fucking client? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we got to draw a card that turn. How much does this cost, though? Oh, it does cast. It costs more to cast now. Alright, well, now we got to go Hydra, right? Hydra. I think I have to play this out, unfortunately. I actually will take the damage, though, because I want to get the ramp. And I don't know, maybe I should actually held up the Hipparcha's mark there was better. But next turn, maybe I'm just trying to go all in on Tifa. It's too good, right? Next turn we can do it. We can cast Tifa. We can hold up the mark. And if they waste the removal on the Hydra here, that's not bad. I mean, they kind of have to deal with a Hydra, right? Maybe they're also flooded would be like a great opportunity for me. Like they can't really hold up counterspell this turn now, right? Like the kind of awkward situation we put them into. So, but it looks like they are trying to hold up the counter magic, huh? Awkward, huh? So, let's see. We have Misty Rainforest to start things off here. That goes to 4. And then we can cast this now, I think, is the line we want to go for. And we want to have the hexproof up, right? Oh, Stern Scolding? I mean, look, it has to happen, right? It has to happen. Return her to the command zone, yes. Okay, now she's like way too much mana, so maybe we're killing through damage here. Is now the line. Yeah, I think so, right? Let's see, this king could crack and get... I'm not going to get a Dried Arbor, even though it would mean more damage here. Maybe I do force them to, like... No, I just go get another thing, double that to 8, right? And then... How much would it get off an Embiggen? It only get +3, right? But that's still something, right? I mean, I should have got a Dried Arbor there. It was better. I mean, they're dead next turn, right? So I think I just use Embiggen to save if possible, because they're not beating that Riveteer's outlook, right? Are they really doing that? Okay. So I have to hope that they have nothing here with that 1 mana. Oh, if they have a Spell Pierce, I'm going to feel bad. Oh, if they have Spell Pierce, oh, what a perfectly played game. Oh, what a perfectly played game if they have the Spell Pierce. Oh, they don't have it. Oh, nice. Nice, they don't have it. So that will fizzle. They'll take 8 damage here. And, I mean, they're just How much is Embiggen? Embiggen's +3 here. Oh, Embiggen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's +5 on that one. So that can be a sneaky kill there, right? So we kind of have to hope they have nothing this turn. Maybe it's just a fucking Aragon and a dream for them. But, you know, even if they do have something, should I just cast a Tifa first? Should I try and go for that as my line? Alright, oh, they're just passing here with 3 mana? A little scary, huh? It means that they probably have a bounce effect, huh? So do I mean, I guess I saved the Riveteer's Gauntlet line, huh? Do I attack all here, no doubt. I mean, I think we do this first. We get the double counters, right? And then go to attacks. And do we attack all? Because how much does this cost? This is going to cost us 4, 5, 6 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we can attack with this one too. Is okay. So in case they have like 2 mana bounce, we can then play. So 3 mana bounce here. That's fine, right? And so we deal only 1 damage to them. I guess I play Tifa out, right? They have days, they get me hard. Well, if they have days, they hit me hard, huh? But if they have days, they're a god. If they actually have days, they're a god. Oh, they have Force of Will. I actually would rather... Yeah, this is fine, right? It's better for her to get Force of Willed. Alright, and so then next turn we go with the Hydra. And we can still kill... The True Name Nemesis. I mean, this is just not good for them, right? If that's their card. Okay. Oh, the Hydra here, huh? Let's do the Hydra. Let's do the... do the doubling on the counters here. Thinning our deck too is nice. Making every draw relevant. And now the play here is, do I attack with both of these druids? I think I do, actually. Wait, how does this work? How does protection from player work? How does protection from player work? A player cannot be targeted. Oh, I can't deal damage here with these? Protection from the... Wait, hold on. How does this work? Maybe I do attack. Equipped, blocked, are dealt damage by anything. Alright, I just have to pass then. I can't attack into them. How much mana does she cost? Yeah, I think I just have to try and kill them next turn. And we'll see how it happens. You know, if they have... Do they have a third interactive spell? Or do they just cast... They have Oust here. I mean, okay, I guess. They need to be careful not to die to Embiggen, too. Also, they're going to have the counter spell to fucking Just keep countering Tifa, I guess, every time. And she comes down. They just have another counter spell for her. I would be so shocked if they had it. Okay, they don't have it. Alright, hopefully it's just over with the removal here. We have 3 cards in hand. Do they have the answer? Alright, I'm going to go for it. Am I going to go for it? Or I'm going to wait? Depends. Oh, Mossborn Hydra. I think I wait one more turn then. Right. I think I wait one more turn then. Alright, kind of scary to wait one more turn, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Give them an extra draw. Kind of hoping they just go Lancaster, Aragon, and just the game ends. Alright, it's looking over, right? Now they only have 1 mana. Okay, that's fine, right? Okay. Okay, so now, oh wait, Lego, that's super dead, right? Embiggen onto Tifa to kick things off. And then we go River, Tears. Look, just a bunch of triggers going to the stack here. With these landfalls. Crack, go get another landfall trigger. Doubling everything here, and it's just way too much, right? It's just actually way too much, right? We're gonna win this turn, so not a big deal, right? Okay, and then go ahead and move to attacks. Just attack all here, and that should be lethal, right? Right, this is just totally lethal. Oh yeah, easily lethal. All right, well we beat the top tier deck in Duel Commander, and I just want to say that like Reddit talks too much shit on Tifa. Yeah, we beat him. We beat him. We just beat Aragon. We just beat the Aragon deck. Actually. Ooh, we just beat the Aragon deck. Wow, we just beat Aragon. They played Force of Will, Sync Memory, like they played everything. And it just didn't matter. They still died. They still died a horrendous deck. Wow. Wow, Tifa, undefeated tonight, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We came out the fucking tunnel after the halftime speech, y'all. Oh my god.